here at the beautiful Lehigh Valley Hoop Group Showcase. Not really so much a nice day for the Bethlehem Catholic Hawks. They drop a tough one by a score of 68-55. On that run, they are now 0-4 lifetime in the showcase, but they're also here to have a good time, and that's what this young man does. Every time I see him, the man just cannot stop smiling. I know they always tell people, smile, it's only a game. That's what this young man does. Future Northwestern commit, one of my favorite guests here on Voice of Reason. Actually, I don't think I've had you here on Voice of Reason, but I know he's a big fan of Voice of Reason. Ryan Young, it's so good to see you. Always, again, first of all, a pleasure as always to see you, and congratulations, most valuable player today. It was a well-deserved honor. 16 points, 12 rebounds. Just your thoughts on today's game and what went wrong in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we played 3 great quarters. We were up 3 at half or something like that. Two first quarters were good. I thought we played solid defense, and they have a ton of players, they have a ton of options on offense, a ton of threats, but I thought we handled it well in the first half, and we scored well, we moved the ball. In the second half, we just came out a little bit slower. I thought they kind of jumped on us, but they scored 8 points in the second half in this third quarter.
It was an 8-0 run, I believe, to start the third quarter.
Yeah, I didn't think we were moving the ball as well. We kind of got away from our sets a little bit. But I thought, the fourth quarter we got back into it, but we kind of dug ourselves into a hole at that point. It was just too late, too little time.
Yeah, 16 as well from Justin Paz. Talk about what it's like playing these Philly type of schools. That's what I'm doing. John Moscow, by the way, in the background, by the way, always heckling us. That's the question I was trying to bring to you. What it's like to play against some of your friends out of Philadelphia. You're a Jersey Shore Warrior guy, and you played your Jersey Shore teammate, Andrew Funk. What was that like, again, just playing with your friends today?
Yeah, it's awesome to see them. It's awesome to compete against them. Before the game, I was telling them a lot, about Andrew. I was saying, he doesn't look as quick as he is, so you got to stay on your feet. But his change of speed was crazy. He led them to. He played a really good game. So did Ty. Like I said, I thought we had 3 good quarters and just kind of lost and dug ourselves in a hole in that third one. But I thought we played tough, and I'm proud of everybody.
Yeah, this team, again, from top to bottom, could really make a run in the state playoffs. And even though you and I don't see each other that much, your family's always following us on Twitter. This podcast, they're huge fans of. Your brother, Kyle, always a big fan of. What does he bring to the table? Because we really didn't get to see much of him last year.
Yeah, he's definitely increased his role this year. He's a more pivotal part of the offense and defense, and he helps rebound a lot. And it's been a fun experience getting to play with him. We never have before, really on the same, played like a lot of minutes on the same team. So it was a little rough at first. Everybody knows playing with their siblings isn't the easiest thing in the world, but it's really special. And everybody tells us this is something you'll remember for the rest of your life, playing with your brother. So we're trying to make the most of it, and it's a lot of fun as well. We know where each other are on the floor. A lot of dish, a lot of assists.
One last question, and I know you've got places you need to go. Northwestern. What made you want to decide to play for a guy like Chris Collins, one of the toughest leagues in the country in the Big Ten?
I thought it kind of checked all boxes for me. It was the biggest thing when I started my recruitment. I sat down with my parents, and there was, the biggest thing was finding a school that has a good balance of academics and high academics and competitive basketball. And in my opinion, there's only a few schools in the country that really that can really that do both of those at an exceptional level. And I thought Northwestern was one of them. And I really liked the coaching staff, Chris Collins out there, liked the city. So it felt right when I got out there and visited.
And the story certainly could continue here for Ryan Young. Ryan Young, as always, we appreciate you being here on Voice of Reason. A pleasure, as always, to see you, and good luck, of course, the rest of the way for Bethlehem Catholic. Hope to see you again in States. Ryan, it's Jake Schwartz here again with Ryan Young here at the Lehigh Valley Hoop Group Showcase.